Today we're looking at syncing up audio in post-production. For this particular example, we have a 3-camera setup. One of the cameras has the shotgun mic directly plugged into it via XLR, and the other 2 cameras, for all intents and purposes, don't have mics. They don't really, nothing fancy, just enough to get scratch audio, which is needed in this case because we are using a clapper slate of sorts, and that tone is going to be what's used for us to sync this thing up. So let's jump in. First, we're going to create a new timeline. And I know we want this to be 24 frames a second. That's what we're doing for this particular project. Let's call it tutorial for now. This is actually footage from a documentary I'm working on. Now, it's important when especially when you're working with multiple sources here, to be very diligent in your naming of this. So cam A, that's a close-up. We've got cam B, which is more of a medium shot that's on a slider. And then cam C was just kind of a fun throwaway shot probably. I'm using it for like behind the scenes. That's just a GoPro that was set up. They're all rolling audio. Only cam A has the clean audio into it via XLR. So that's the audio I'm going to be using ultimately. But let's take a look here. What we're doing is syncing this up again with the audio. So first, let's make this a little bit larger. And the focus really here is going to be on the audio waveforms. Now, I'm using, in this particular situation, a clapper slate on a tablet. So instead of just the normal noise that you're used to with a clapper slate, it actually lets out like a tone, like a for a second. Why that's important is actually because you know the sound it makes, the audio waveform, you're actually looking visually on the audio waveform for that tone. I'm going to show you what it looks like now. Let's zoom in a bit. Looking at it, you can just tell I hit camera A first, then camera B, then camera C. So you're looking at the waveforms, there's like a pattern to it. So, if you want, you can kind of just eyeball it a little bit. Now, even though it's the same scene, all the waveforms don't look identical because the microphone is closer or further from whoever's speaking. Now, the interview subject, the microphone, the main mic is very close to her, but further from everything else. The microphone on the GoPro, for example, is very close to me, so you're going to see audio spikes there. So let's zoom in. I'm seeing it right in this area. Zoom in a little bit more. There it is. See that on camera C? For some reason, it really picked it up very clearly on that. And there it is here on camera B and on camera A. All right. Let's zoom in a little bit more. All right, let's start. I'm going to put this right here, it's like the one frame right before the tone starts. So I'm going to grab this, move that over. Now, okay, I'm off by maybe a frame, maybe 2. I'm going to hold this down and very carefully bring it over. Now, see that time code that just popped up on the bottom? It says all zeros. That's showing you how much you're moving it down to the frame. I want to move it like 1 frame. There we go. Okay, that looks good. Now let's listen to this so you can see what the tone or hear what the tone sounds like. So now all cameras are synced using the audio waveform. Now, if you don't have a clapper slate on a tablet, totally cool. A traditional clapper slate works well, both visually because you're seeing the clapper come together and also you're hearing it. If you don't have that, that's cool too. You can also use, because on the waveform, it'll be a spike. Now, you need relative quiet on set because you want all of the mics to very clearly pick up that spike. It'll make it much easier. And also, try to hit record at the same time, roughly. If you click 1 and then like 2 minutes later you go and you turn the second camera on, try to hit record on all these at the same time. That'll make it that much easier when you're in post-production. And that is how you sync up audio in post-production, whether you're using Premiere or iMovie or Windows Movie Maker. As long as you can see the waveforms, this is how you can do that. What project are you working on right now where you jumped onto this tutorial, or what project are you going to be working on? I love hearing the projects you guys are working on that I'm having a small hand in, giving you a hand with these tutorials. So let me know in the comments below. If you like this tutorial, give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down, and let me know in the comments where I missed the mark, if there was more information you wanted that I didn't give, or if there was too much information I just kind of went on. Let me know that too. Anyway, that is it. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.